Welcome, everybody. We are fresh back from our 20th anniversary cruise. And for those of you that were on the cruise, let me see your flames in the chat because it truly was a life-changing experience. And for those of you that are new, we are so grateful and happy that you are here learning about this incredible community and this incredible #1 travel club in the world. So with that, it is my honor and my privilege to present to you our presenter tonight, who's going to share with you the vision with clarity and really a ton of passion from experience, what this is all about. It is our co-founder, our chief visionary officer, the original founding member, y'all. There is no one better to paint a clearer image of where we are going, where we have been, and what this movement is truly about. So with that, Mr. Jefferson Santos, my brother, my friend, my business partner, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, JoJo. What's up, everybody? Thanks for your leadership, JoJo, and the kind introduction. It is a VIP event tonight, and we're glad that you're here with us. And it's still a new year, right? We're still wrapping up, what is it, the third week coming up here in January. We got our last week coming up. And so a lot of people right now, they're either excited about the goals and the resolutions and executing towards those, or some people have already given up. And so there's no accident that you're here tonight, because we are talking about something that everybody wants to do. And we have a solution for the thing that's stopping you from doing it, right? So we're talking about vacationing. We're talking about travel. We're talking about living your life right now, not waiting till someday. How many of you want to have to wait to have the life that you want? Let me put a 1 in the chat if you don't want to wait for the life that you want. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay, I want to see who's here. Who are my peeps? Okay. And yeah, I get it. Anything great accomplished takes a little bit of time. But what I mean by that is you can live the life that you love while you're building the life that you want. Okay. And that's one thing that we're all about over here at Dreamtrips. And I don't know about you in this new year. Most people, they want to make more money. They want to have more time with to do the things they really want to do. They're tired of putting things off. They really want to do those things, but most people don't have a plan. And tonight we're going to roll out a plan for you that I believe that is fun. It's profitable in many ways, tax-wise, extra income-wise, all of that. Because put a 2 in the chat right now. If you asked your boss for a raise, okay, let's say you asked your boss to double your income this year. You asked to double your income this year. Put a 2 in the chat if you think they would say yes. Put a 2 if they ask if you're going to double. You're going to ask your boss if they would double your salary, double your pay this year, okay? And they would say yes. Put a 2 in the chat. Okay, there's a couple of you. Yeah, I see who you are. Right? Now, here's the thing. Most people can't do that. You can't go to your boss tomorrow and say, can you double my salary? No, because every company out there, they're trying to compete with the company across the street. And what's happening is they're trying to be profitable. And so there's all these other dynamics going on that have nothing to do with you. They have everything to do with the job that you're in. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with jobs. They pay the bills, they put food on the table. It's amazing. But if you want true freedom, if you really want to do and have the time that you want, most jobs aren't going to get that. You're going to have to do something on the side. And the question is, okay, if you're going to do something on the side, is it something that other people want to do on the side? Or is it something that other people want to participate in what you have to offer? And when you talk about Hawaii and you talk about Dubai and you talk about all the places that a lot of us would love to go to, Greece, Italy, there's so many places to go to. I don't think you have to convince people to go there. I think it's either the time or the money that's standing in the way for them to go, or for even you to go. And so let me just unpack this solution and kind of share with you. I want to be, if you will, out some information for you. Look at it like a buffet table, right? Pick what you like. So we started this travel club in 2005. So it's 20 years ago. Me and some friends of mine, we sat around the table and we started talking about what we want our futures to be. Just like sometimes maybe you think about what your wants to be, right? We talked about hanging out, creating memories with family, with friends, and somehow creating a business around it. And that's what happened 20 years ago. And so now, post-pandemic, we're relaunching the entire brand, a $4 billion brand plus. Okay, that's the #1 travel club in the world. And now we have just relaunched it on our cruise. We had 320 people on the cruise. And I met my beautiful wife on this trip through Dreamtrips. Okay. And we've got 2 beautiful boys. We were just hanging out there at the Royal Beach Club there in the Bahamas. But we had 320 of us on this trip. It was a blast. All right.
This
And we've helped tons of other people around the world, millions of other people around the world take trips, and literally hundreds and thousands of trips. All right. And 4 billion in revenue, like I talked about, and 30,000 different trips that we've put together. So we're the #1 travel club in the world, and not just by us. You've got 50 plus awards around the world from the World Travel Awards that have been then giving us these awards. And why do I say this? I say this because we're not under trial anymore. We've been doing it for years. We're pros at it. Okay. And we want to help you go on more trips. We want to help you show other people how to go on more trips for less or even for free. And so let's get into this thing. All right. So Dreamtrips, what is it? Okay. We are the #1 world's travel club. Okay. And we have a flexible part of it, and then we have a experience part of it. Okay. And so we've got from left to we've got 800,000 hotels all around the world. Okay. Up to 80% off there. Okay. Then we've got global condominium rentals as low as $299 for the entire week. We have all-inclusive resorts as low as $80 a day. And we have one of the most comprehensive cruise engines in the world, 25,000 sailings. It's crazy. All right. And so I will talk about the actual dream trip here in just a second. Those are group experiences that nobody's been able to touch in 20 years. But let me talk about the portal real quick. And so when you look at going on a business trip or a vacation or a weekend getaway or whatever you want to do, you're going to go and look at air car hotels on Expedia or Travelocity or some other big box travel site. The challenge is they're giving you retail rates, or they're giving you best online rates. We're giving you wholesale rates. Okay. So once again, this is a membership. And the reason why somebody would want a membership is they're going to get a better rate on these specific things. All right. So for example, Bali, okay, everybody, as far as I know, everybody I've met, they'd love to go to Bali one day. Right. And right here, it's $879, our price, but the savings is $3,700. So Booking.com has it for over $5,000. Agoda has it for over $4,000. You've got the Maldives, 50% off. Okay, you're saving $627. Agoda's got it for almost $2,000. Booking.com's got it for almost $1,400. In Dubai, you've got 52% off. Booking, Agoda, Priceline, look at all their prices there. You can see there on the slide. And then you've got Vegas. We're saving you money there. And so literally the city that you live in, we could save you money tonight or tomorrow night or this weekend. You want to do a weekend getaway? You got a business trip this weekend coming up or whatever. That's all, and all-inclusive resorts and all of that. So that is the hotel portion. Now we have 110% price match guarantee. Okay, because one of the other questions I get is, well, Jefferson, okay, why would I pay for this membership? I'm going to get these wholesale deals, and we guarantee the wholesale deals, 110% price match guarantee. If you find it lower somewhere else, we'll match it 100% and give you 10% more in loyalty dollars in the portal. You can use it on your next booking. Okay, so I just want you to know you're solid there. Okay, and then we also have air car and cruises. Okay, airfare is a commodity. I'm not moving my slide. My slide's still on Vegas right now. And so airfare is a commodity. There's no commissions on that. So there's no really such thing as an airfare deal. Okay, when you look at rent-a-cars, we're very competitive there. We have Airbnb and VRBO wholesale rates up to $10,000 off of those. Not all the inventories, but a lot of them. Okay. But then the cruises are amazing. 25,000 sailings, very competitive pricing, all of that. But our flagship product, and this is why everybody loves Dreamtrips. And when they go on a dream trip, they don't want to travel any other way. And it's our "you should be here" sign. It's our culture. It's our community. And you've probably seen this somewhere around the world. I have so many pictures on my phone right now. I hadn't had a chance to put them all in my slide deck and all that. But we just had a group, 320 people on a cruise. And we had all these signs. And people were like, what is "you should be here"? And they're like, yeah, you should be here on the cruise with us. These people should be here on the beach. Right? We want to include you in all the fun that we're doing. Awesome restaurant, awesome concert, the Super Bowl coming up, or whatever, a cool place to be. We have these signs saying, hey, you should be here with us because we want you to be there with us. Let's talk about these trips. It is a group experience with a host. It's an employee from Dreamtrips that goes on the trip with the group to make sure everybody has a smooth check-in, smooth time, all of that. We have an itinerary. Usually we have a transportation to get you back and forth from the airport to the resort. We have a welcome reception. Everybody meets each other. We have a farewell party or dinner at the end. And then we have excursions baked in. Okay. Now, do you have to hang out with the group? No. Okay. But a lot of people realize when they go on a group of these travelers, man, the Dream Trippers are fun. They're great people. And we attract the young at heart. It doesn't matter what age you are, ages 8 to 88. We attract the young at heart, and we're a really fun crowd. And people like to hang out with each other. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to run through some examples here. We got some new trips that we just released that a lot of us are going on. But here's some trips we've done in the past. 4 days, 3 nights, Dubai, $589. Look at all the stuff that's included there. We've done thousands and thousands of trips to Dubai. Just in 2017, I think we did 128 trips to Dubai alone. So we know all the transportation companies. We know the main places there. Athens, Greece, $6.99. Now notice on the right-hand side, you've got points. These DreamTrip points. What are those? They're dollar per point per dollar. And every month that you're paying your membership dues, your points stack up. And you can use those points to knock down the price that's already low, knock it down even more of the DreamTrips rate. Okay. And once again, these are customized trips that we put together for the group. Okay. You cannot find these trips anywhere on the internet because we have the host, we have other things that we bake in there. We really create that experience. Here's Prague. We've got Budapest, Santorini, Las Vegas. Of course, you've never been to Vegas before. It's pretty overwhelming, right? So it's really nice to have everything done for you, get a flavor of Vegas, stay at a nice place. It's pretty amazing. But this is another place we're going to go to in Vegas. I'm definitely going on this trip. I know a lot of us are. 4 days, 3 nights. We're staying at the Aria, okay? And we're literally driving sport supercars, okay? Lamborghinis, Maseratis, Ferraris, all of that. And we're going to get sim training, electronic sim training first. Then we're going to go on a live track. We're going to have helmets on, all the things. It's the Las Vegas Motor Speedway where they drive the NASCARs. It is going to be amazing, okay? And a lot of us are going on that trip right there. We just released, it's almost sold out, a pickleball trip to Rome, y'all. Listen, pickleball is I guess it's probably one of the fastest growing sports around the world. Maybe not, actually US too. Literally, it's like we've met people, they're like, I don't even go on a vacation unless there's pickleball. And so this one is amazing. It's all planned out. We've got pickleball pros on there coaching you, all kinds of cool stuff. We've got more pickleball trips coming out in the future, but this is the kind of stuff that we're doing, special niche stuff that is just phenomenal. We've got this one. A lot of us are going on this one. This is Playa del Carmen, Mexico at the 5 days, 4 nights. This includes an excursion to Isla Mujeres for the entire day. Okay. There's some of you that go on to Mexico and you'll buy that excursion and cost half your trip. That's all included. Look at all the things. Your welcome reception. It's a gourmet all-inclusive. They have, I don't know, 9 restaurants or 10 restaurants on the campus there. It's amazing. Your airport transfers, your farewell party, your welcome reception, all that's included. We have 1-bedroom penthouses available. We have 1-bedroom residencies available, and then regular rooms available. But this whole place is an amazing place, like 6 times. Okay. You find a place that's really good that you count on, people love it, right? And we've done all the major world events: Super Bowl, World Cup, Tomorrowland, F1 in Monaco, Carnival, Mardi Gras, F1 Abu Dhabi, Wimbledon, Coachella, Kentucky Derby. We've done all of these events and more that's coming up in the future. And so I just want you to understand that we have a lot of great things going on right now and a lot of great trips. And you know what I want to do real quick? I want to call on a couple of people. I was going to call them on afterwards, but I want to go ahead and do it now. Okay. Got my buddy Raphael and his wife with him right now. They just got back. I've known Raphael for a long time. And we were just hanging out on the cruise, 320 of us. And just from a travel perspective, you guys, talk about the experience you guys have had with DreamTrips, but also the trip that you just came back from. What's up?
What's up? What's up? Appreciate the intro, Jeff. And it was definitely great vibes out there. So, Ralph, Anki from New York. I've been able to go on over 40 trips with DreamTrips. I've been to places like Dubai, Egypt, Costa Rica, but obviously the Bahamas, Cayman Islands. Never did anything like this before. I feel what sets DreamTrips apart is that experience, having everything lined up. I want Anki to talk about the cruise that we just came off of, because this was her first cruise, Jeff. She was worried about the Titanic the whole time.
Oh my God.
But I want you to share, baby.
So, guys, what I was imagining, it surpassed that, like times 1,000. It was amazing times. We got to enjoy the company of others. How they treated us, how they took care of us. It was top notch. If you guys haven't been on a dream trip, I think you guys spoiled me. It was my first cruise and it was a dream trip. So after this, there's nothing better than this. And I can't wait to go on more dream trips.
It's no more traveling regular, Jeff. So
trust me, we tried it and we're spoiled.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. My wife and I will go on trips together, and where's the group? It's great to hang out. You want to hang out with a group too. You get that group dynamic, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm gonna come back to you, Ralph, on the business side here in just a little bit. I want to bounce over to Shayna. Appreciate you guys hopping on. Bounce over to Shayna. You just came back from the cruise as well. We have a lot of friends in the chat there. Everybody's blowing up the chat. So tell us, this is, I don't know, your second or third dream trip now. And so tell us a little bit about your experience and dream trips in general, but also the cruise that you just got back from.
So first and foremost, yeah, that was definitely my first cruise, and I didn't know what to expect. Definitely felt like I was in a whole nother world for a few days. I did get motion sickness the first night, but that was fine after that. And the cruise, just seeing everybody, first and foremost, you guys see me speak on Zoom, so it was great to meet you guys in person. And I was able to go to the Bahamas for the first time because of Dreamtrips. And again, the hospitality was good. We had our host taking care of everything, and getting around the leaders was the most exciting part for me because I work with you guys and it means so much to me to meet you guys, take pictures, ask questions. And if you're seeing this for the first time, get on these dream trips because you can rub shoulders with the CEO. Like, how cool is it to meet the people that you see on Zoom, right? And now for the fives, that's coming up in April, which, by the way, my birthday's in April, so I have to make it, right? And my first dream trip was to the fives last year in June. And the fives is a great resort. The food is so good. Everything is just perfect. The rooms, again, hospitality, your on-site Dream Trips host. And I'm so excited for the next trip. And this trip, the cruise, it was over 300 people. So I can only imagine how much people are going to be at the fives. And like Jojo said, I know it's going to sell out. So if you're seeing this, you definitely need to get on that trip.
I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, we had such a blast over there. And what I want to do now is, a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, what is this going to cost me? Because a lot of people's brains, they go into like timeshare, oh, a lot of money or whatever. Those are like $50,000, $80,000 one time, $2,000 a year for maintenance fees. No, we're the opposite of that. And you only use the location one time a year. We make the membership very affordable, but we want you to use it as much as possible. So we are not one of those companies like the vacation clubs or whatever that are charging tens of thousands of dollars. Our business class membership is only $199 one time. You only pay that one time, never paid again. And it's $600 a month. And you get everything I just talked about, all the dream trips, all of that. But you get 200 dream trip points upon enrollment tonight. So literally you can use those dream trip points towards the Playa del Carmen trip to the fives that we're all going on at the end of April. And we can all hang out over there. And you get 67 points every month, stack up, so over 800 points on your 12-month anniversary. And you get the build your own trip feature. So that's the business class membership. All right. But our founders level, everybody's super pumped about this. It's a limited time offering, and it includes everything I just talked about, plus 24/7 concierge service. Literally, they will help you personally shop. They'll help you book events. They'll help you put on an event. You need chairs and tables and tents for a wedding or a special whatever you need, anything that's on the ground, they can help you do. They can save you time. Guys, if Valentine's Day is coming up, right? And so if you want to take your woman to a nice restaurant, and it's tough to get tables sometimes, but when restaurants always reserve 1 to 2 tables for VIPs when they call. And when a concierge service calls the restaurant, you're able to get, I'm not saying you're guaranteed, but more times than not, you're going to get the table more than not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's concierge service. So a lot of cool things happening there. It's on par with the level of service of an American Express Black Card. It is awesome. Okay. And help with visa services, expedited passports, all kinds of cool stuff that it can do. But also you get access to 1,300 airport lounges, VIP airport lounges all around the world. So if you're on a 2 to 3, 5 hour layover internationally or domestically, you've got Wi-Fi, you've got peace and quiet, you've got a bar, you've got a coffee bar, you've got food. Some of these have a spa, some of these have a gym. One in Punta Cana has a pool, right? So there's so many cool things that can happen that you could participate in with the airport lounge access. Okay, but also you get a free Founders Dream Trip every single year that you stay active. Every 12 months you stay active, you get a free Founders Dream Trip. All right, that's pretty amazing. It's only $399 one time. Never pay that again. Only $145 a month, and you get 400 Dream Trip points upon enrollment tonight. You can use those immediately towards the Dream Trips in the future. Here, get the concierge, the VIP airport lounge, and you get that free Founders Dream Trip every single year, which is pretty amazing. But here's the thing. If you're a founder and you refer 4 founders, we waive your membership dues. As long as you have 4 active members that you referred pay their membership, your membership fees are waived, but we still give you the points and we still give you the free founders trip every single year. So literally you are getting paid to travel. That is crazy. And obviously if you have a business class membership, you just refer 4 business class memberships and your fees are waived as well, but you don't get the free trip because you got to be a founder for that. So that's the big value there. And so what I want to do is shift gears here for a second and talk about, as I was talking about earlier, is about this new year, right? Doing something different, doing a side gig, right? Promoting something that everybody wants to do. Think about it right now. Everybody works 60 to 70 years of their life to hopefully retire, okay, on 40% of what they couldn't live on in the first place, to maybe have a life to go travel. That's not a life. Life is now. We're not promised tomorrow. So you've got to figure out a way to go on trips now, and that's what we've done. And so right now, travel is the largest industry in the world, $11.7 trillion. It is growing by another $3 to $4 trillion over the next 5 years. They're building faster airplanes. They're building bigger cruise ships. The Legend of the Seas and the Icon of the Seas and the Star of the Seas are coming out. Icon's already out. We got 2 more larger ships coming out. It's crazy. Literally, they're building a planet. You just fly to the planet like Elon Musk or something, right? So it's just crazy what's happening. You have these billion-dollar brands like Virgin, like Royal Caribbean, like the Ritz-Carlton, that are spending billions to make our product better. I want you to think about that. We don't have to convince people to travel. We have to show them a better way. We got to show them a system. And that's what we've got here. To participate on the business side, to get the business pack, that includes your business membership, business class membership. So it's $299 all in. Okay, your first month's fee, your initial fee, and you get 300 DreamTrip points for that. Then you got the founders pack, which includes your founders membership that we just talked about, but it includes your brand ambassador fee for the year. All right, so $599, you're all in, get 600 DreamTrip points. So literally, it's like we're giving you your money back in DreamTrip points that you can use right away. Okay, and so those are the 2 packages: business pack or founder pack. We got a lot of people doing founders packs, and with that, with the business, you got systems in place. We have a back office to track all your commissions. We 1099 you at the end of the year if you're in the US. We have funnels. We have a new business building app that's coming out in a few days. Okay, we're going to be training on that. We got sizzle videos, funnels, presentation videos, all this stuff. You do not have to sell this. All you have to do is let the information do the talking. All right. So it's pretty amazing how powerful this is. And so as you refer people to the program and they get a membership and they become a brand ambassador and they start to build a team if they want to, okay, you're going to earn $40 to $80 for every membership you sell. Okay. You get one-time rank bonuses, residual rank bonuses. You earn travel dollars. I'll talk about that here in just a second. You get residual check match bonuses every week. Everything's paid weekly. Okay. Which is amazing. You're earning 10 to 20% residual commissions on all the subscription fees of the memberships in your organization. So when I explain this to people, a lot of people are like, okay, they try to understand. Don't try to understand everything. Just understand that this is the Netflix of travel. I'll repeat that again. If you own Netflix, who I think just bought Warner Brothers for $82 billion, I'm not sure if that was finalized yet or whatever, but that started with DVDs, now is one of the largest media companies and movie companies in the world. Netflix of travel, you're earning a percentage of every subscription of every member in your entire travel community, and there's no stopping. Okay, it's pretty crazy, and everybody wants to do more of it. And by the way, one thing too, people that take 1 dream trip, they stay on the membership over 70% retention. People that take 2 dream trips, it's over almost 90% retention. Okay, so think from a business perspective, putting your business hat on. If you're going to do a business, you want to have a business that has reoccurring revenue of what people want to do, right? And then if they do it, they stick and stay. That is a profitable business. That is a residual business, because we all have residual bills. So we definitely want to have some residual income. All right, so travel dollars. This is one of the ways you get paid. It is real money, but you can only spend it on travel. Okay, we make you travel, right? So you can spend it on car rentals. You can spend it on cruises. You can spend it on hotels. You can spend it on hotel suites, first class flights. Okay. You can spend it on villas. You can spend it on dream trips. Anything that's travel, you can spend travel dollars. You can earn anywhere up to $20,000 a month just in travel, in addition to all the cash that you're earning. It's pretty crazy. We have got people earning one-time cash bonuses, 500, 1,000, 25,000, 50,000. But what's really crazy is as you get to the higher ranks, like the Global 1 Million, you get a $100,000 jet card. You could book a G4, G5, G6, take your family to Italy, take your family to Cabo, whatever you want to do. Okay. That's for you. That is for the higher ranks. And when you get to Global 2.5 million, you get access to the 4 Seasons by Jet private journey. That's a trip for 2 people on the private 4 Seasons jet. It's an A321 now, Airbus, all first class seats. You got a chef, you got a 4 Seasons chef, bartender, all of that. And you go to 4 Seasons resorts all around the world, 16-day trip. Amazing. Okay. Then the top rank in the company, you get a DreamTrips villa, your very own villa that's paid for. You get the keys, you get the deed to the villa. It's yours in Asia, in Europe, wherever. It's going to be amazing. And we've got so many people excited about these awards and these flowers, so to speak. And so just kind of look at the awards there is when you achieve these ranks for helping people and for growing your travel community, that's what you get access to. And so what I want to do real quick is I'm going to pop back over to Raphael for a second. And Raphael, from the business side, if you could share with us your background just in business and whatnot, and then what Dreamtrips has done for you financially.
All right. Appreciate it. So, like I said earlier, man, I came across this concept back in 2014. Never did anything like this before. I saw a friend of mine that I used to go to high school with. He was in Athens, Greece, in the Coliseum, and he used to work at IHOP. I said, IHOP ain't paid for that type of trip. So I reached out, I ended up obviously getting started, been able to travel. But on the business side, I was able to plug into people that knew what they was doing, right? Like I said, I never did anything like this before. I wasn't the person that was speaking to anybody or anything like that. I just had a burning desire inside to change my situation. I wanted to win. I didn't know that a vehicle like this existed. You know what I'm saying? I heard of Amway, I heard of Avon back in the day, but I was trying to do no lotions and all that good stuff, right? So when I heard it was travel, it just made sense. We're going to travel. We're going to talk about it anyway. We did a presentation earlier. I was saying this. Nobody has to get taught to talk about their trip, right? It'd be 2 years later, people still, I remember when I was on this trip. So why not get paid for it? Been able to make over 6 figures, been able to put other people in position to also earn a residual income. It's not about just us, right? If you want to go somewhere fast, go by yourself. If you want to go somewhere far, take people with you. And that's what this platform allows us to do. So you in this for yourself, but not by yourself. You'll be able to lock in with people that know what they're doing and want you to win. Sometimes want you to win more than you want yourself to win. So if you guys see what we see, definitely welcome to the team. You're going to lock in with a championship level team. And I'm ready for the next level. Mexico is next, baby.
I love it. I see Chauncey in there. He's ready for another 5-on-5 basketball again. I love it. We have fun on these trips, guys. I love it. Thanks, Raphael. Let's pop over to Carrie Boggs. Carrie, what is up? I think you're back home now, right? Are you back home now?
We are back home, yes.
Oh my gosh. Listen, it was fun hanging out with you. We had a blast over there on that cruise. So talk to us a little bit about your backstory, your background, and what Dreamtrips doing for you and the cruise as well.
Yeah, construction is our background, so we were back at it today, but wow, what a fun time we had on the cruise. I was thinking about how do you describe to somebody what it means to be on a cruise with that many people? And the thing that popped into my head was, it's like being at high school where there's the cool table and the not cool table. Dreamtrips is like the cool table always. Everybody's your friend. Everybody's inviting. Everybody's excited to see you. Everywhere we went on the ship, we were a force. Hey, and by the time we left, we're family. And then the next time we go on a trip, we get to do it all over again. And we had so much fun. My takeaway too was I took our 16-year-old son with us. He's out on the basketball court with all those guys playing basketball and just having a ball. And for that caliber of men to take time for my 16-year-old son, Micaiah took time for him. You can't pay for that. I thought I was getting in for this amazing trip and good deals and all planned for you. I'm telling you, the community is where it's at. It is the best.
Yes, 100%. That is so cool. Those are like the intrinsic things that happen on these trips because we have people that care. We're literally all a community, and for sure. And thank you so much for sharing. And those of you that are on this Zoom tonight, let's say you have a pretty good social media following, or maybe you've got a podcast. I'm just talking to maybe just a handful of people here that do that. But a lot of people have an audience, but they don't have a community, right? And I want you to look at Dreamtrips as your backbone, so to speak, that can be your community engine for you, where you can go out and build your audience and do your thing, whatever that is, online. But then you can use Dreamtrips to leverage Dreamtrips and all the trips we have planned in the future as the community building piece, right?
It is JoJo Monroe here.